Yo, hey guys, this is Martin here again, and we are at how to set up a landing page. Now, the key thing here is what I have done is I have already built these landing pages in ClickFunnels for you. I only use ClickFunnels because it's so easy to use. And I can share the funnels with other landing page software. You can't really share the funnels, so that's why I'm excited about this. Is I've already built a funnel for you. You don't have to do the hard work other than just doing some minor editing work in terms of the words and obviously your business colors and maybe your logo if you want to put that in there. But I've already built these funnels for you. So if you're going to click on one of these, it's going to ask you to sign up to ClickFunnels, and it's they give you a 14-day trial. So if you get all your ducks in a row and do this last, then you're going to have 14 days for free where you can just test it out and see whether that works. So if you click on one of these links here, it will take you to ClickFunnels, and it's going to take you to the funnel over here, and it looks like this. Now the funnel means basically this is where you're going to send people from your Facebook ad. So this ClickFunnel link here, this one here, and I'll show you guys in another guide as well on how to integrate all of these things. That link will essentially become this link here. So you'll just copy that whole link, copy it, and if this copy is for the men or for the women, it will certainly just fit in there like that. And when people click on that link within the ad, guess where it's going to go? It's going to go to this female page. Okay, so this one is for the male, and that one is basically for the females, right? Let me just make sure about that. There we go. Right, so it makes sense. So what will happen is they will land on this page, and this is basically rapidly transform yourself into a leaner, stronger, and more athletic man in just the next 12 weeks. They'll put in their email address there, and they'll click apply now. Now this is obviously a video that I have in there. Necessarily you don't need to have that video, so you can just take it out. And the reason why I'm using ClickFunnels, it's so easy to just edit all of it. So if you didn't like how this page is looking like this, all you need to do is you're gonna go and edit the page, and you might want to change your heading to something else. You might want to say within the next 8 weeks, and it's very simple. All you need to do is, you see when the blocks come up, that's when you can edit that block. So if I'm on here and I can see there's the opt-in button and it says apply now, and I want to say sign up, all I'm going to do is click on it, and it brings up this little bar here on the right hand side, and it says, and I can do now sign up, and it will change that for me. Also the other thing is, like, obviously this is a video, so if you don't want this video in there, all you need to do is, like, this video is enclosed in this orange block here. All I can do is just basically say I don't want it in here, and it will say are you sure you want to delete this element, and you'll just click OK. Boom. Now additionally, what you can do is you can change the fonts. Let me just get that. So what you can do here is you can change the size of the font. So always when you go to the gear here, it brings up this right hand panel here, and now for example I can make that font bigger, I can make it smaller, so it was obviously on 18 before. But not just that, I can also change the color. So if I want to go in the color and I say it's red, or I want to say it's blue, whatever the case may be, it obviously doesn't look that great in blue, but we can do it in that way. And then we can obviously change the heading here, choose different fonts. So if I want to select a different font, so if I go Arclonica, whatever that is, and it will just change it. I wouldn't change too much. I wouldn't care too much what this page looked like. I would always keep it to the basic page or the basic style because it's just easier. It's just easier to do it that way. And what I found is the styling of the text and that sort of type of thing doesn't typically make a difference. If you were very particular on your logo, which is something that I don't really care about, if you were particularly heavy on the logo, you can just add one column block. You can really quickly add your logo in there, which is a single image, and you can add that to the page, and you click on that, and then you change. So let's say if I had wanted to put my logo top of the page, now it's right there at the top. I can move it up to the right top. I can edit the size of it. So if I wanted to say I wanted that size, this size, whatever the case may be, it doesn't really matter. But now you can see I've already edited this page so much that it looks almost completely different. Still the same structure and stuff like that. So that's basically the email opt-in one. I'm not going to save this right now because obviously I want you guys to have just the normal style page. So your funnel, how it works, people give their email address. So from your Facebook ad, when they're on Facebook, they're going to click on that link. They're going to land on this page, which looks like this. It says, rapidly transform yourself into a leaner, stronger, and more athletic looking man in just the next 12 weeks. Obviously, keep this heading very congruent with what your ad says. So I typically keep it very congruent with what the first 5-6 lines are saying. So if I'm talking about a 28-day program, this will basically say rapidly transform yourself into a leaner and more athletic man in just the next 28 days, for example, right? So keep it congruent with your ad as well. How you can break that congruency is if on that first page you're talking about I'm giving you a free manual away, and then on this page you say buy my nutrition manual when you were talking about some exercise manual on the Facebook ad. So keep it congruent, so have it flow. So this always needs to make sense and needs to tie back to the ad. Typically the first 5 lines that I would keep that on. And then we want to collect the email address, and they will click apply now. This automatically will send them to the next page, which is our application page. Now, very important, get the application, because then you have data of the people who apply to your business. Now, obviously, I've taken my application form out here from Wufoo. This is where you're going to put in your application form, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So if I just quickly go to Wufoo, and I'm just going to use any form right now, just to show you guys. So we might just, let's use this one. You're going to go embed form. You're going to take this embed with JavaScript. You're going to copy that code, and on the application page, you're going to edit it, and you're going to click on that JavaScript there, and you're just going to paste that code in there, and then say save and exit. So this is your Wufoo code. So you will get that. You'll get that from setting up your Wufoo. So basically, after they've given their email address, they will land on this application page where they'll see the application form, and they will just complete this form as required, and then they'll click submit. Now in the Wufoo account, we will set that the landing page is the thank you page, which very similar looks like this. So we'll just pause that video. It's a congratulations, we've received your application. This video, or you can just make an image, or you don't even have to have that there, so you can take that out and just say like, look, you know, this is what's going to happen next. We want them to know what's happening next. You'll receive a phone call from us. What is the phone call about? When will you start if you're successful? And what will happen straight away? It's just a simple funnel. So they obviously see your Facebook ad, just like this. They will land on this page, giving your email. If you don't want this step, you will just delete that step. I'll show you right now. Once they've given their email address, they will land on the application page. You will get this application page in your inbox, so you will have all of their details filled out completely, and you can give them a call 3 or 4 times. And then basically they land on this thank you page once they've submitted that form, to say this is what's going to happen next. So we always let them know what's happening next. Now obviously, if you don't want the email opt-in page, if you don't want the software like Aweber being set up, all you're going to do is on the email opt-in page, you're just going to click that little X there, and you're just going to say yes, delete this page, poof, and then this this will become your first step. So you will use that link in your Facebook ad. Hope that makes sense. And that is how to set up your funnel. That's the easiest way to set up the funnel. Otherwise, you'll have to mess around building funnel and getting the design right and that sort of type of thing. Don't get too hooked on the design or keeping the text, the font same as your current business font. No one really cares about these things other than you. So if you can move away from that, then you will set up these funnels really quickly and start moving along with the process. So basically that is how to set up your landing page. The quickest and easiest way is to use ClickFunnels and use the funnels I've already built for you, and I've done all the hard work for you. Thank you. That's all for this one. This is Martin from Done for Fit Pros, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye.